Hello and welcome to my first devlog of Project Orthros. Space RTS written in the Rust programming language with the Bevy game engine. First of all, who am I? I'm a 25-year-old computer science researcher in Germany. Did my master's in computer science, and I've been working for a year in research. During my master's degree, I found an interest in game development and tried some things, dabbled here and there in Unity, the Godot game engine, and finally stumbled on Rust and especially Bevy, which interested me very much, which is why I now try to create a game in the Bevy game engine. To motivate myself in this regard, I want to do this devlog detailing my progress, and maybe even get some feedback from the community. About this project, I've always had fun playing strategy games, starting with Empire Earth, going over Age of Empires, Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds, and now coming to Europa Universalis, Stellaris, Zero AD, which is a real nice open source project. And so I've always had my fingernails itching to redo to try to recreate something like that. Since I'm quite aware of the gargantuan effort going into creating a Space RTS or any kind of real-time strategy game, I'm certain that this will, first of all, take years, and second of all, I will really have to see what kind of features I will implement and how to make the gameplay fun. But I think this will be an interesting challenge to do this without the help of a 20-person developer team. Since I've really come to like the Rust programming language, I've been looking for a game engine in that language, and I found one with the Bevy game engine, which is, while still in its early stages, it's really nice and has really, for my taste, enough features without being too overwhelming. So I started out with the standard gray space, and first of all I wanted to have a frame of reference for what I'm doing. So what I did is I wrote a shader for a plane, which is my playing field basically, and this just creates a transparent grid in the void. Since I thought that was still a bit bland, I created a skybox. Big thanks to the guys from Bevy who have a working example of skyboxes in their GitHub repository, and another big thanks goes to Writerl, who has a procedural generator for space boxes. This is the generator from Writerl, which is really great. You can enter the seed, you can randomize the seed, and it will basically instantly generate a new skybox. Link in the description. As you can see, I'm very new to 3D modeling, but I think that for only having spent some hours on some tutorials, this is a passable beginning. I'll definitely be working on this model more as the time progresses, but for now it's a good representation of what we can expect as a spaceship. So first of all, to be able to interact with the units, what I did was create a selection system where I can select a single unit, which is shown by the green circle, and deselect it. This is done using a struct, the selected struct, as you see here, which gets appended or removed from the entity if I click on it or click somewhere else. I'm still not convinced that this is the best way to do it in an entity component system way, but I wasn't yet sure how I should be doing it actually. The selection circle itself is implemented as a child of the 3D model, which is again, just a plane with a texture. So to summarize, what I've done is I created some sort of frame of reference, the skybox and the ship. I created a little trip in Blender, which can be selected and deselected, and I can move around in the world. Not much yet, but I hope that as time passes, I will be able to add unit movement, maybe some attacking and things like that very soon. Seeing as this video took me far longer than I thought, I'm not quite sure how often I will be able to post, but I hope that now that I've started, it will be somewhat regular. Thanks for listening and see you next time.